So now we get to primate pheromones, the copulins. By the late 1960s, Richard Michael at Emory University was studying ovarian hormones and the sexual behavior of female rhesus monkeys, the closest thing he could come to humans. And he was saying, under laboratory conditions, ovarian hormones, that's estrogen, progesterone, the ones I've been talking about, seem to relate to the sexual behavior of the female. Duh, interesting. Then he showed that primate sex pheromones existed, and they were of vaginal origin. Remember, a pheromone is excreted. And he showed, and if you look at the picture, can you see that baboon who's presenting her rear end? Her job there, what she's doing is inviting the male to come copulate with her. He called what was on her rear end copulins, and because they promoted copulation. He also showed that if he ovariectomized and hysterectomized females, I thought these experiments were horrible, but I also liked what I learned from them for humans. If he ovariectomized, if he did a hysterectomy and an ovariectomy, which about half of women in the United States were being prescribed at the time I was doing this research, those females no longer produced vaginal pheromones that could entice a male interest, even though they might display their rear end and say, "Come and get it, boys." Boys wouldn't come. And unless he smeared the vaginal secretion of a hot female onto the rear end of a post-surgical female, then the females were attractive again. And so this was really the launching for me of thinking about sexual attraction. I used to argue with Richard Michael about some things, and but that's part of the love of science, where you can really argue with your colleague about what does it mean and why are you doing this, and this is cruel, how can you do this, but I'm going to use it.